Welcome everyone. Today we're going to do a pick a card series. So this is the type of reading where you want to intuitively choose. It's going to be 3 different piles, 1, 2, or 3. We're going to use quite a few different cards. So, the period, it's probably going to be longer readings, which I find myself getting back to, longer readings. Normally I would have this all set up for you, but I've had a few people say, I prefer you wait, Sandy, until, we're there. So, no problem. What you want to do here is you just want to set your attention of what it is, that maybe you're seeking. What is it you need to hear, that type of thing. And once you have that intention, then just kind of close your mind, close your eyes, and choose between pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. We're going to start with Mother Mary. I may just end up pulling some myself if the process takes too long. Quiet. I saw that. I normally don't read Mother Mary, the cards in reverse, but I'm just going to leave it that way. Alright, we're going to bring in the Tarot Dreams. And again, while I'm doing this, just close your mind, get into the sound of the shuffling. Choose 1, 2, or 3. Some of you may not be able to choose, and that may mean that more than one is for you. So be open to that too. All right. Okay, we're going to get a few extras. Well, that's good. Each one got an extra. Let's bring in the Tarot of Dreams. Already pre-shuffled. All these are pre-shuffled. So let's just cut them. Uno, dos, tres. Extra one on that pile. Alright, I'm bringing in a deck that I haven't used for a while, and honestly, I'm not sure of its name. I think it's the Universal Tarot. So we'll give it one good shuffle here. This is an intuitive reading, so you definitely want to trust in your guides. What I mean by that is just let go of control. Open yourself up to whatever you guys have to say. Okay, pile 1 is getting pretty thick there. Last but not least, we're going to use the Cosmic Tarot. Nope, we're going to use the Crystal Vision. Cosmic Tarot and the Universal Tarot will be part of our clarifying decks. Thank you for sharing these, by the way. A lot of you are sharing these, on your social media platforms. I really appreciate it. Perfect. Okay. So now I want you to concentrate. Pile 1. Pile 2. And pile 3. And let's go ahead and begin. We'll start with 1. Quite a few for this one, so we'll see. We have feminine. Let me bring the lid down. I value my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. We have the 9 of Cups, but it's in reverse. We have the Page of Cups in the upright. We have the King of Cups. A lot of cups, first of all. Bummer. We have the 3 of Swords, but it's coming under that 9 of Cups, so it's telling me that within this 3 of Swords energy could be due to this King. You know, you're not in true harmonic energy with yourself. We have the Devil in reverse. Card of Capricorn. We have the Ace of Swords. And look at this. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, first of all, Mother Mary comes out with the energy of your feminine side. Male or female, by the way. You know, what does that mean? It means nurturing type energy, but also of yourself. Right? So, for some reason, that part of you needs to come out. Or maybe that's the part you need. That, you know, this is where that 3 of Swords exists. The 3 of Swords is definitely affecting your emotional well-being. The Page of Cups, so tells, or I'm sorry, the 9 of Cups in reverse, and then beside it, the Page of Cups, to me, feels like you're in a learning process. And I feel like it is, first of all, I feel like some of you are overcoming some habits, something that, or someone that tends to pull you in darker type energy. You know, I don't want you to regret darker energy, because in the dark energy is where you start to seek the light. And that's what the Page of Cups is. It's learning to love myself again. Learning to find the joy within myself, even if someone, you know, maybe I want other people to provide it for me, and whatever reason, it's not working. So anyways, but I feel like this is what you're letting go. This is what, you know, it's like the energy of learning to love yourself again. You know, the 9 of Cups is here, even though it's in reverse. You know, I feel like someone may be feeling drained. You just might be feeling drained. You know, and then I'm seeing this King of Cups, who is the Ace of Swords underneath him, with the Knight of Cups whoosh, coming in. So there's something coming in of an emotional nature. Can certainly be love, or the offer of, you know, the beginning of, because it's coming in and it's coming through the Ace of Swords, which is, excuse me, I'm so sorry, which is about communication. But it's also truth and honesty. So it's pointing right at this King, male or female, by the way. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm the Queen of Cups, but I've been in the King of Cups energy. It's really the balance, finding the balance of that. But I can't help think, in a way, is he tied to the 3 of Swords? Could certainly have been action that, you know, this King has done that. I feel like, first of all, I feel like this King has overcome. I definitely feel that. And when I'm saying cups, it doesn't have to be a water sign, you know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is definitely an emotional time, an emotional reading. There's a lot of cups here. Not all in, they're not all in the upright. Nine of Cups, unfortunately, is in reverse, and I just feel like it's the energy of you feeling drained. However, in the same breath, I feel like people are overcoming, let's just say, temptations, right? That ultimately may make, like these temptations may cause me to react in a way that maybe normally I would not. And I feel like, maybe if I'm the king, that's what I'm saying to someone. Like, I acted out of character. Um, and it can be you too, you know. It's just the awareness of that. So I feel like that's an energy that can very easily, and I know some of you are gonna be like easily. Well, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Because I feel like this sword is communication that's coming in now. I feel like it would be you because you're here. It'd be coming in towards you. This knight is coming towards you. And a knight's going to commit, is going to complete their mission. We have the Page of Cups and we have the Knight of Cups. I kind of like that. Okay, let's just take a few cards over this and get a little deeper. So something new is coming in, even if it's old. It's new again type thing. Alright, I'm just going to look at I'm really looking at the whole reading, but we'll say the top line. We have, I got a little sneak one behind there. We have the Ten of Cups. Look at that. With the Ten of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I mean, the Ten of Cups is coming over Mother Mary's energy. Whoa. Okay. We have, I'm not really sure which way this came. We have Judgment. This is about a rebirth, guys. This is about a new beginning. Whatever that is, it definitely feels like in this reading, this is within your emotional heart, your emotional nature. Definitely, is showing because, right in the middle of the reading is the Three of Swords. So it's the acknowledgement of the pain. But it also feels like the pain was caused because of dark energy. Judgment is your spiritual team coming right over the Page of Cups, asking you to consider this a rebirth, right? Brings you back into the present moment, right? Not in the past. Three of Swords has happened. It's already happened. So that is the past, but this is about something new that may want to open. We have Temperance, divine timing. We have, look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. We have, look at this, the Ace of Pentacles. I just kind of feel like, before I even carry on, it's interesting because chances are, now this could fit different things, I get that, but when I'm getting the most of it, this may talk about energy of, where there was the Ten of Cups, where there was the Ten of Pentacles. Let's just say where I felt that, it was just a happy place to be. Let's say I feel like unwillingly I'm in this Nine of Cups, and that may be why it's reversed. So something may have happened, right? And this is where the Three of Swords comes in. But again, it's attached to darker energy. I do feel, because Judgment's here, there's a rebirth. There's a new beginning. There's the ability to clear the past, to start from the get-go, right? It's coming in. We know that. It's coming in. But listen, temperance may be like, I'm here, to kind of block it until the energy of the Page of Swords can be fulfilled. And that's self-love. That's, getting back to your true nature, who you are. Some of you, it's bringing your feminine nature back in. And then I feel like the universe responds, like almost immediately with this Ace of Pentacles, right? Good job. Like you put something behind you. You cut some type of ties. Now, it just may be ties of negativity. I don't know. But you do cut some kind of ties. And it feels like a kind of, well, what's next? The Ten of Pentacles. Maybe at one time it was the Ten of Cups, which is filled with love and all that, right? But maybe the Ten of Pentacles was lacking, and that means the foundation. Maybe the foundation needed to be built from the Ace up. It could be a very fast type, romance type thing. I don't know. Well, I know you guys, not everyone likes it when I say that, but I think it's just like a like that to me, like a, people I do that too. Anyway, we have the Two of Pentacles. So something's coming in, posing a question to you. Do you want it? Do you not? Well, I think you do. I think this is a yes. You know what I love about the Chariot? It's beautiful balance of self, the feminine and the masculine, the light and the dark. It's the understanding that it's like I don't pretend that I don't have a dark side. I know I do. We all do, right? But I can balance it. I can control it. I can tame it. Maybe before I couldn't. Maybe before someone else couldn't. That type of thing. But I feel like now it's maybe something that, has taken time with temperance, right? It took time. But it takes what it takes. But judgment is like bringing back to the present moment. So this is something I feel like is present. Boy, these readings are going to be long, I just realized. Card of Cancer. But listen, here comes this knight carrying this cup of fulfillment, coming maybe through their words, and then it turns into the Chariot. And that's where the masculine and the feminine are kind of like taken off. Look at this. They're taken off. They're taken off. So first of all, it answers my question, do you or don't you? I feel like you do. That's what this is. So, guys, it just feels like a love reading where, listen, we can read all kinds of things into like past relationships, take a lot of things very, very personal, and I get it. I've been there. But there are some things within certain people that, it's like, we feel like they're hurting us, but really they're hurting their parents, they're hurting, everyone they love. But deep down, I feel like it's like a not wanting to, it's a lesson, something that I had to overcome. And when I do, some of you may have a Capricorn coming back. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there because I feel like it took us on the whole journey. So, you guys will let me know. Your comments mean everything. It gives me all the clarity. Alright, let's just pick this up. We'll separate later. Mother Mary, I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. Okay. Number 2. It's like shake off number 1. All right. Open your heart. Open your heart. I allow myself to feel the full range of emotions, especially all forms of love. We have the Six of Pentacles. That's a beautiful energy. That's exactly the energy of opening your heart. This is giving. This is giving. It's a very giving and nurturing and compassionate type energy. I help the underdog here. almost like, I feel like some of you, it's like, if I have more than I need, then I give what I don't need away. So it's like, and this may be energy that you have changed into. It's like new energy that opens up for you, for whatever the reason. I have to tell you, usually that energy is because I've had some hardships myself, and it's bringing us to a state of empathy and compassionate for others, also for yourself. It's a giving and taking, giving and receiving, I should say, type energy. Maybe some of you easily give, but you don't. But you have a hard time receiving, right? You don't open yourself up completely to feel. All of a sudden I'm getting this feeling like, you can have a major fight with someone you love, and it doesn't have to mean it's the end, right? Boy, it's almost like I'm telling myself that in a way, because I am that type of person who, dissatisfied, I leave. But anyway, I don't know why I'm saying that, other than I feel like someone here, you need to know that. Okay, we have the Palace of Swords. We have the Death card. But then it says Rebirth. Don't be surprised, like when you watch readings and you see new chapters opening up. That is life. There are constantly new chapters, new opportunities, new paths available. So, it's like seeing it and then moving into wherever you want. We have the Prince of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Two of Wands. I feel like for someone, like you're helping this prince, again, can be male or female, can be someone younger type energy. I feel like normally this would be someone who would be active and outgoing, but they're not. And I feel in some way, some of you may be helping them. Listen, you may be helping them with your words, your communication, your energy. I don't know. I feel like in some way you are, and really what you're doing is this is one of those places where, sometimes we're not meant to help. They have to do it themselves. But this is an energy where I feel like, what you're doing is, it's divinely working. It's divinely changing this page and turning them around, allowing them to have a rebirth. And I feel like it's coming from you. It's very interesting. And I feel like it's coming through your communication, your, well, let's see. I almost feel like because of you, and listen, maybe you don't even know this, but I do feel like because of you, someone is able to give themselves a new start. Maybe you don't know this. Maybe you're someone who speaks to a lot of people, that type of thing. We have the Queen of Swords. I'm not going to take her yet. I'm just trying to really shuffle these. Come on, these cards are like fighting me. Alright, well, let's cut them and then get them in action. By the way, I mean, the energy that I'm feeling relating to what you're doing, whether you know it or not, feels beautiful. Like it feels very rewarding. So this could be a way that an avenue that you're thinking of going. You may be the Prince of Wands, male or female, and you're giving yourself this opportunity to have this rebirth. It's the second time we had the energy of rebirth. It could be talking about two different people. If you're here checking on love, right? One of you may be in it, one pound, one may be in another. Even though, like, that's why we may see synchronicities. All right, we have justice. Card of Libra. You know, it's definitely the card of cutting ties. But listen, the ties that I'm cutting in this energy, it's like if you look at, let's just say, look at justice, look at the scales. Think about, like, your life, the way it is or the way it was, where you're not satisfied, right? This cup is like, here's this cup way up here. There's a lot of, you know, it's very unbalanced. It feels heavy. You just know it. Justice is about cutting those ties that's keeping that cup down, right? And bringing balance. Now, sometimes that can certainly mean cutting of ties of a relationship. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. All right, so some of you, this energy of you giving, it is through what you do, what you create, what you're building, right? It's a business. And again, so this could be you speaking on maybe on the grand scale, even if it's from your home, and reaching this prince, and there could be many of them, right? Where it's like in some way you're allowing this rebirth to take place within him. And I feel like, and this brings you like real abundance. Maybe what I felt like I was missing a little over there. You know, this is about self-creation. This is building your pentacles. This is success. This is, you know, the energy. I feel like a lot of times what may have started as epiphanies, which I feel is your spiritual team helping to feed you the signs that your soul asked for at particular times. So anyways, if you had any doubt if you're helping, if this is you and you know it's you, and you have any doubt if you're helping, I feel like your guides are saying, you know, they're making it very clear. Wow, we have the Sun. So I feel like this must bring you a sense of joy. You know, the Sun, it's interesting because, what was I going to say? The Sun is about feeling happy, feeling unencumbered. It's about illumination. It's like your words are being illuminated, your thoughts are being activated, that type of thing. This feels very kind of divine, I have to tell you, because I feel like as you receive these epiphanies, you then put them into action, and it feels like, and then what it does for others, it comes back to you in the form of not just success, but independence. You know, feeling independent. Definitely coming from the light. I feel like your words are definitely coming from the light. You know, justice could talk about some karmic ties, or some ties that haven't been cut that are, you know, what are they affecting? Well, they must be affecting your ability to maybe allow yourself to feel love. I feel like you can give it. Okay, let's keep going. The Sun, by the way, is the ruler of Leo. You know, I have to say, and Leo likes to be on a stage. Whatever type of stage this is. It could be metaphorically, but it's a stage. We have the Page of Cups. It's funny because this page is holding this cup, but he's looking at this Six of Pentacles, almost like he's heading towards it, because, you know, there's something within that energy that I feel like he's going to put in his cup. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She's our Queen of Action. We have the Ten of Wands. Listen, I feel like this is pretty special because we have the Knight of Wands. Let's put that there too. This isn't really talking about romantic love. This is talking about the love of you and the love of life and the love of allowing yourself to do exactly what it is that you feel meant to do. Very inspired, right? Listen, this Page of Wands, who's in reverse, is getting the Six of Swords and turning into the Knight in the upright. So something major that I just feel like you do that is helping others to see what's toxic in their own lives and then move beyond that. This Ten of Wands tells me about a burden, a burden. And I feel like this burden is being lifted from this Page of Cups. And because it's being lifted, it is a rebirth. Now, we have to allow ourselves to have that also. But boy, does it just seem like it's happening. Your influence seems to be quite major in this energy. This Queen of Wands also is our very intuitive queen. She moves according to her intuition. She allows herself to be guided without putting a bunch of like earth. We can overthink it, right? This is someone who moves first. Just like I said, Leo like to be on the stage, but I feel like you should trust this energy. So long story short, I feel like you're changing people's lives, and because of that, it's changing your life. Success, you're on the path of it, and you can trust that your whole spiritual team is behind you. I feel like what you're doing, it may not feel major, but it is major. Because again, I may not know that I'm helping these pages. Again, this could be children, but I am. In some way, I'm helping them. And listen, I feel like, how can I do that? Because you probably had to do this yourself, where I'm helping them to look at what's not good around them and leave it, right? Let it be, let it go. Move to a more calm type energy. Now, when I say calm, it's interesting I said calm because I feel like you're actually moving, or and they're moving, but I feel like as they move, you move. They're moving into action, and it's like, in a way, like getting their life back, and I don't know, I just feel like saying thank you and congratulations. I don't know why I'm saying congratulations, but this is about true success and trusting within yourself. The Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles together is kind of beautiful. The energy that you're creating from. And I feel like many of you, it's like through the art of, communication, words, written word, all, whatever it is. Just know that you're helping. And I feel like if you came to this, it may have been your question, am I on the right path? You are. Just allow yourself also to receive. I feel like that's the only thing I really got to say to you, because what you're doing seems really beautiful. But you have to remember to also allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to have the success, because I feel like you deserve it. So I'm going to leave that there. I don't know why, but I feel a lot of you in this energy are also tied to one of these others. Okay. I am rather enjoying this. If you guys are enjoying it too, don't forget, give me a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe. I'd love to have you. And let's get into PAL 3. Okay, well, look at this. We have forgiveness. But isn't it interesting that it's in reverse? I mean, it's like Mother Mary in your face, like forgiveness. Some reason that's going to be important, but it's in reverse. But we're going to read it in the upright. I am willing to release old resentments so that I may enjoy my life. Some of you are not there. And that's what I feel like it's saying. Some of you are just not at this point yet. I am willing to release old resentments so that I may enjoy my life. You know, it's not carrying that Ten of Wands along, right? That Ten of Wands is meant to end. We have the Six of Wands, or Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. We have the Chariot. You know, some of you have taken on a lot. And maybe you feel like you took it on by yourself. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Star, card of Aquarius. But this is about your hopes and your dreams and your wishes. And listen, right away, I feel like some of you may have given those up. Like you had given that part of yourself up. And this is about like coming back to it, right? But for some reason, I need forgiveness first. Look at this. We have the Nine of Cups. So interesting. This may be tied to what was the first reading had in reverse. Nine of Cups. Wow. So, let's just put it this way. Whatever old resentments you're holding on to, where is it affecting you? Well, in this part, in this reading, it seems to be affecting you in your creative house. In some way, in your creative house. You know, the Nine of Cups, this is where I find happiness within myself, right? Joy. I've been searching out there, but I realize it's within me. This Nine of Wands is a period where, you know, something clearly happened. Maybe it'd been 9 years, but the Nine of Wands talks about what you've gained during that period. And it's been a period of, you know, you felt your responsibility within that, but nonetheless, it was probably hard. Because this is about what you have gained through the journey, right? The spiritual muscles you have gained. Reflection. I feel like now I can move from this point, which they do, you do, or I can stay till the 10. Why? Right? The 10 almost becomes submission. It's where I, like, just bring me the tower already. But this is different because I feel like it's just talking about maybe something that you need to consider, be open to, releasing old resentments. And some of you, you know, I feel like you know if it's you, because it's directly affecting your life. It's directly affecting your dreams. But in the same breath, the Chariot feels like I decide at the Nine of Wands that, you know, enough is enough. I'm going to forgive. Maybe it doesn't mean I call someone up and be like, hey, I forgive you. But I forgive it in my heart, right? Because I don't know. Because that's what God says to do. So I do it. And when I do that, boom, here's the Chariot. And you know, I think the Chariot's like a reward, right? Because this is where you found like the true balance within yourself. You're seeking, this is the ability, once I can release these resentments, to move into a period. This seems very magical, right? Because you have the Nine of Cups. So this is you loving what you do, right? Creatively, the Three of Pentacles. This is where I understand my unique self, my unique part, my unique part in the puzzle, that type of thing. This is where others appreciate what you bring to the table, but you have to appreciate it first, right? So whatever it may be, it is tied to Mother Mary's energy, and I always feel like we got to listen to that, right? But there's something I feel like you want to do, you dream of doing, and it is creative, and it brings you to the Nine of Cups energy. So I think the Nine of Wands and forgiveness are the two energies we need to look at so that we can move from there into this. Or some of you, this may be describing, like you may be, exactly, that's where I was. And now I'm on my way. Kind of shuffle these up a little bit. Star is the card of Aquarius, and then Chariot is the card of Cancer. Okay. Let's break it down. Let's figure out what's going on. I don't know why I'm being so picky with my cards. Okay. It's like Mother Mary's saying, put that card back in reverse until it is in the upright. I feel like there's a lot of you who are looking right at the energy of forgiveness, and it's almost like that you have to do it. And, maybe I shouldn't keep saying the word forgiveness. It's resentments. It's, it's energy that's not going to serve you taking forward, right? All right, we have the sun. So, the sun. The sun, first of all, when I think of the sun, I think of a little kid. It's the first thing I think of, a little kid playing outside, free as can be, right? I think of myself when I was a kid and getting on my bike and feeling free, right? Because my bike, with my imagination, it would be I pretend it was a horse one day or a motorcycle, you know what I mean? And you felt it. And it's kind of like unencumbered energy. Nothing hides here. You can't hide anything within the sun. Card of Leo, by the way, or ruler of Leo. Second time it showed, I think. We have the Fool. So listen, it's time, right? The Fool is starting free and clear. Not holding any opportunities back from himself, herself. Doesn't matter what happened in the past, I almost feel like it'll be put into the department in your file that it's meant to. But right now I feel like it's talking about something new. Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like one of these seeds are ready to be plucked. It's time, right? Like one is ready. Seven of Pentacles teaches us patience. First of all, and that may be what was over here. Like I may have had to go the whole freaking cycle, though I feel like I can change that before I get to the energy of what feels like complete submission. I feel like it has to come through me because this guy is reflecting upon this energy. And I do feel like Mother Mary is saying, turn that card back around because that is how it is right now. But then the sun is here. So I feel like as I look at this energy, I don't know, maybe I understand it more. Understand my own part in it. And it's not putting judgment on anybody other than, reflecting upon it and what was my responsibility in it. That I have to look at within the Nine of Wands. That's what it's about. Often I feel it's like talks about past lives too. So it's a remembrance of who you are and not getting stuck in certain type of energy because I refuse to let go of something, no matter how bad, right? Like I've had to move on from many things. And it, doesn't mean that they're gone. I don't know. I'm not going to overtalk it. But anyways, here's the Seven of Pentacles. So seed, after maybe a period of time, is coming to fruition. It's kind of like the Ace of Pentacles to me. It just means it's meant to be, right? It's part of my plan, my soul's plan on this life, in this lifetime, to learn certain experiences and to experience certain things. So something's coming to you, and it definitely requires the Fool's energy. But there's complete illumination over whatever this is for you within the Mother Mary's energy. Whatever those resentments, whatever that means, right? It's individual. The nine, like, and it's like, I got to do it myself, though, there's plenty of guidance, but you still got to do it yourself within that energy and then emerge as the Fool. When I emerge as the Fool, I mean, hello, the Seven of Pentacles shows up. And where you been? Like, where you been? Well, I've been waiting on you, right? I was just about to, like, become overripe, so I was waiting for you to have this awareness. Now here I am. She definitely feels like she's in the energy of harvest time. Well, we're moving into the fall. We have the Page of Pentacles, or Cups, I'm sorry. And look at this, we have the Nine of Pentacles back again. How interesting, because I felt right from the get-go that this energy of hanging on to the past is affecting you in your creative house. Though here's a dream that I have, here's the ability, it's saying you can truly have that success that you seek, but it takes, the realization, the moment to look back and let go of what I need to let go of. The Sun is saying, be unencumbered, move into the Fool's energy. The Fool is willing to, take a leap off the cliff. Why? Because he just knows that his angels will be there to catch him if he falls. But this all feels like part of your soul seed of intention. So right over the chariot keeps showing. These may all be tied together, by the way, because I'm kind of feeling that. Anyway, this feels very clear. So, the Page of Cups again. I gotta learn to love myself again. I gotta clean myself out, almost like I gotta clean the cobwebs out, so that I can be open to what is going to be and not what was. So the Page of Cups is a journey of, finding yourself. And listen, Mother Mary is just saying you're blocking your own creative path, your own steps to success. But they're there. You can have them. But it seems like with certain requirements. This is just the way I feel like with all the readings I've done, that's the way energy works. Whoa. Wow, we have the Five of Wands, and you can see how it clearly wanted to come in a certain way, right? It's like, so, the Five of Wands in reverse is great because, this, first of all, I feel like it makes me understand it's something worth the battle, right? Am I staying in a battle just for the victory when the victory is so shallow? There's nothing there, right? It doesn't matter anyways. It reminds me of staying in a relationship even though I'm not truly happy, or a job, because the thought of change can even be scarier, right? But how long am I going to stay there? How long am I going to keep myself in that energy till the rest of my life? So I feel like I got to live with no regret. And with no regret, it seems to move you, well, kind of in place. Five of Wands, I feel like, listen, this is definitely ego type energy. And, but it's in reverse. So I don't know. I feel like for many of you, you're just like, I'm starting to see that certain things aren't worth the fight. And maybe I'm even understanding, maybe I'm pushing certain things because truly I'm not happy within myself. There's more that I'm looking for, and it's here. You just got to reach the energy, I feel like, of the Fool. But I feel like you have a lot of help with the sun over. It's illuminating exactly what's in that energy. So, very interesting. I was going to say, I'm not quite ready to let it go yet. I feel like I want to go right below it. We have the Two of Wands. Wow. So, I feel like now we can turn this card around. Now we can begin this journey. We can walk through that gate, right? Of what? Of your creative path, of your creative self, of your uniqueness. You know, you're not just forgiving others, you're forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for what you think that you have done, right? We have the Ace of Swords. Look at that. Ace of Swords attached to the star, but also attached to this Nine of Pentacles. First of all, you have two nines right there, Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So again, 2 and 3 seem kind of tied because I feel like it is through your very experiences that then bring you to the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, and that is success again. Again, it's here, right? But listen, I feel like it starts at the Fool's energy. And that's just the way it is. Like, I can fight that. I can say bullshit. But that's just the way it is. Like, you know, it's just the way it is. Whether we like it or not. And many times we don't like it, but later on we understand it. So, it's like, don't stick around for the fight if, you know, you have no skin in the game type of thing. Anyway, listen. Here's this Ace of Swords connected again to the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like many of you that come here, it is through your voice where you find your creativity. I like that she has an owl sitting on her finger, and I feel it's a sign of wisdom. It's the wisdom I've gained through me daring to reflect back and being honest with myself and letting go of regrets, because my new beginning begins as soon as I do that and close. Maybe I close the door before that 10 shows up. And I think I'm going to leave it there. Just trying to think if there's anything else I want to look at. Well, let's take one over here because I feel like that's kind of left out. We have the Nine of Swords. I almost wish I didn't take another card, but I did. And by the way, this is interesting because we have 9, 9, 9, 9. They're all connected. All these nines. So let's say I choose not to forgive. I choose not to let go of the resentment, the regret, all that I feel like I'm meant to. Then I feel like that's why the Nine of Swords is here. So what does that do to me? Well, that puts me in the type of energy where I feel like fear is a constant type thing. Fear to move forward. Why? Because I'm afraid I'm going to fail. Well, we have success here, and it is directly related to the wisdom you've gained through these experiences. So right there it says, don't regret them, because there's so much to be learned. Again, like 2, where then that person turns and is helping others. In some way, I feel like so are you. Maybe this is 2 people who meet through that type of energy. Anyway, so we have these four nines. Nine of Swords recognizes that, you know, there's thoughts, all that, and you feel like I can't control them, but you can. You know, it's unnecessary worry. I kind of feel like too bad it's here, but it is here. And this may say, because we have a 2, it's up to you, right? It's up to you. But I feel like this 9 of Swords reverses that, the card of Mother Mary. And I'm not going to leave it there. I feel like I just got to have that realization. It's hard to hide from it because the sun's right there. It's, you know, I can fear it, but the truth be told, it ultimately, maybe it forces my hand, but I end up at the Fool's energy, which is, I mean, free and clear. Look at this. 8 of Swords came with it. Okay, well, self-created. These are walls, right? These are barriers we place before ourselves due to directly this worry. I often feel, you know, the 8 travels into the 9, right? I can turn into depression, isolation. You know, it's where you just become fearful to live your life. Period. You become fearful to live your full life. And boy, I feel like, you know, every part of your dreams are here. But it does take you. It takes your action, right? It's like a 50-50 thing, right? Those seeds will come to fruition, but if I'm stuck in the 8 and 9 of Swords and carrying regret, what good is it going to do me? Right? So it's almost like, I don't know, maybe the 7 of Pentacles is again about patience, right? This is what's happening due to holding on to these old regrets. Not only is it affecting you in your creative house, but, you know, it's literally like I'm putting this cloud in front of me. I feel like the victim. And listen, maybe you were the victim, maybe you are the victim, but don't live in victimhood, the victimhood mentality, right? It's like, if you are a victim, do you want to just, like, don't give your life away because you feel, I don't know, because the opposite is here, guys, like the opposite energy of, I'll simply can it be if I can let go of the regret. If I'm willing, I am willing to release old resentments so that I may enjoy my life. I am willing to release old resentments so that I may enjoy my life. Well, you have the 9 of Pentacles and you have the 9 of Cups. That is enjoying your life. Truly. And listen, very independent type energy. Again, this could be separate of love. You can be in the 9 of Pentacles and also in a relationship. It's just a sense of independence within. There's a sense of harmony within. Or it's like or I get the 8 and 9 of Swords. Right? The 5 of Wands right above it. You know, it is ego energy. It is a 5. 5 says change, time to change, time for change, right? Right above it is the seed. Here's the seed. Right beside that is the Fool. So, anyway, I'm going to let that be because I feel like you'll know where you're at in this reading. But listen, I feel like if you're in a fear-based energy, you can turn it around. I know sometimes you feel like you can't. And listen, it may start with the smallest of things that come your way, but from that can grow great success. Right? Have the 3 that goes into the 9 that's right next to your dreams. Yours. That's why we're seeing the 9 so much. We got to look that up. 4 9s in a row. So, are all connected. Let's put it that way. Anyways, I love you guys. It seems like it's going to be a long one, but boy, each one felt independently important. But I can definitely see the crossover between these 3 readings. So, And I feel very confident you will find yourself. You will find yourself in these readings. I just feel it. That's why I can't wait to read your comments, because I feel like you're going to fill in those little blanks for me, and I love that. So thank you. And again, thank you for sharing, helping me grow. I so appreciate that. I'm grateful for you every day. I love you guys. I mean, you are my family. I have to be, it's funny because those of you who come here often, like, I feel like you know more about me than most people. I feel like I reveal more to you, which is funny. Um, but because I feel like we're soul connected, than I reveal to anyone except my daughter. So interesting. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm eternally grateful for you. I will see you next time at my table. Bye bye.